Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the look of this guy, Son, who's been on the European scene since his teens and has evolved into a player who's tactically indispensable. His pace and how good he is.
He's gone for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Son Heung-min puts his foot on the gas. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's through now, he's tried one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner.
Header comes in! Oh, it's taken a touch.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, that's been intercepted. Gets into some space, swung over. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Portugal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Looking to play him in. Pass somewhat off target. And it's made its way to him.
And he's on his way! Chance for a shot!
And that is doing no harm at all.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played into space. Oh, that's a key interception. That'll do under the circumstances.
Look at the space here. He's having a go. Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Caicedo does well to get it back. Short changes him with that pass. Jimenez proves too strong. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's well spotted.
And he's searching through. Goes for the shot!
Lacking in accuracy.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Aims beyond the defence. They want to be quick to recover this.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first.
And that's it. That was always inevitable.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Portugal have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And he was quick to react. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0.
Takes a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Caicedo. That's a sharp pass. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move.
Portugal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Knocks it into space. That is good alertness. He's in a great position here. And he's away. Has a shot! It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. That's good running with the ball. Out to the left it goes.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
We are into overtime.
And he's had a hit!
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
It's a threatening ball. Now it's Fagioli, and he's certainly onside here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, it all comes down to taking your chances. That's a lead which is hard to justify, but they found a finish, unlike their opponents.
Portugal leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Portugal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Another chance from a corner. So, third corner of the game.
There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Jimenez. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Caicedo. Now Son Heung-min. Robertson. This looks promising. He's onside, and the shot!
And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
His manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That has not gone well. Nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception.
Portugal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's had a hit! And that's off target.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And he's managed to get rid. Muscular approach does pay off here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Son Heung-min. He's got away.
Picked out brilliantly.
No foul, says the referee. Some good work on the right flank here. And no, that was never going to make it.
Oh, delightful ball.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that is a little undercooked. He's picked his way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Plenty to aim at.
Shoots! Goal!
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
75 minutes played. Fagioli. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's shifting through the gears here.
Great chance! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good.
He's having a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Has a shot!
Oh, it's come loose.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Now there's a fine ball.
Looking for the run. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Tries to play it through. And it's lofted through here.
He's had a shot!
The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team strengths. I mean, you felt that all they had...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally...
And a shot! That has not gone well. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Pretty robust defending.
Messi going full steam down the flank. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early...
He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
He's having a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
That's an imaginative pass. That has been cut short. Portugal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Fagioli providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance for a shot! Goal! Portugal! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Portugal have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Not the most accurate pass. It's a searching pass, and it's been played through. Southampton looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Decent chance! In he goes again. He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play.
He's gone for goal! That has ended up in no man's land. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Jimenez. He's in a great position here. That could spell trouble. And there's the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. He's on a charge, but he's on his own for now. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That is good alertness. Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, he's burst through, goes for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
He's gone direct here. He's shifting through the gears here. Good ball, good take. That's a good ball out wide. Messi. Son Heung-min. He's cut it out. Good running, strong and purposeful. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're into the second 45. And that's put paid to a promising move. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Fagioli. Southampton needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there.
Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Robertson certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He might be in here!
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the pass is intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here.
Great ball, and he's in here! Can he finish?
And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Nicely shaped ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Son Heung-min. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Out towards the flank. He's got away. Chance!
Goal! Portugal! And they've got their lead back.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Portugal get themselves into the lead. And that is a little undercooked. Fagioli looking for the run. Pass is just off target. Nicely weighted ball. Driving forward. Jimenez cuts it out. Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it into space. Now he's got space here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He's shapes to shoot!
He's scored! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Portugal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Portugal have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, they could be caught out here. Real chance here.
And a chance! No mistake!
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Southampton get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this.
And he shoots! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's made its way to him.
And he's had a hit!
And that's definitely not his best.
Minutos de compensação.
And the number on the board is 3. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Fagioli. Ambitious ball here. Oh, good ball! And he's heaved it away. And we're done. Portugal can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Son Heung-min voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Caicedo. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And Robertson. And it's Caicedo. He's tried one! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Well timed, excellent interception. So we're still where we started right now.
Messi! Oh, it's hit the post!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Messi. Messi, and he's managed to get free. Could move up a gear here. Henderson spots it and intercepts. Ouattara. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's an imaginative pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
Alexander-Arnold. Not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Probing pass.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the
Now
ball.
he's off and running. He's got away.
Just as I thought, Peter.
Has a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's Messi. It's a promising position. Applies the finish! And that is great goalkeeping.
Ejabue clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. Next chance to shoot!
They've scored! There is the breakthrough!
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Into the final 5 minutes of the... He's gone for goal! Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Messi. Showing good feet.
He's having a go! Oh, belter! A finish right from the top draw! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Liverpool are
There will be
sitting
1
pretty,
minute at a
2-0
time.
up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And he can clear it away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Liverpool are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're underway again. This looks promising. Ouattara. Oh, that's delightful. Ambitious ball here. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Opts for safety. Deftly away. Over to the left. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He is through here. Aimed in towards the centre. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Ezibue has found the net here, of course. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in a great position here. It's been shipped out wide. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a key interception. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Robertson. Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ouattara. And he's only too happy to take that back. That has been slung wide. Lobbed in behind. Pass is just off target.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He has found the way through. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Messi. He's shifting through the gears here.
And he's had a hit!
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Robertson. Looking for the run. Now it's Foden. Tries to pass it through. It's come to nothing. That has not gone well. Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. So what can they make of this? So that's it. It is all over. Liverpool can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Just remains for me